we've got all our materials and our tools organised, and we're ready to start laying some bricks for our barbecue. The first thing you need to do though is check for any requirements at your local council. The key to good preparation is to draw two plans. We've drawn one as the elevation, which is the front view and what the barbecue is going to look like. The second plan, and the most important, is the layout of the base course. This plan shows you the layout of the whole barbecue. We've formed up a rectangular box here for our concrete slab. Now it's a good idea to make the size of the slab equal to full bricks. That way you don't have to worry about the time-consuming job of cutting bricks. When you form it up, make sure it's nice and square by measuring the diagonals. We've placed a sheet of reinforcement mesh inside, and we've also, if you notice, left the top rough. This thing doesn't have to look pretty, but the rough texture will help with the bond. To establish the height of our slab, what we did was hammered one peg in each corner of the slab. We've marked the level on our peg, but we've added one course. We did that because at that end of the slab is below ground level. Now to transfer the levels around to each peg, we can use a straight edge and level, a water level, or a dumpy. Frank and I are using a water level to transfer the mark from peg to peg. Now a water level is just a length of clear plastic tube filled with water. And if you add some food colouring, that makes it easier to see. All I need to do is line up my level with the mark on the peg, and as water naturally finds its own level, once my mark's on the line, Frank will mark his end. Now for a small slab like this one, it's not worth having the concrete delivered. The easiest way is to mix it in a mixer. Now you can buy a mixer or hire it from your hire centre, but the mix you'll need is 4 parts aggregate, 2 parts sand and 1 part cement. Now if you're using a mixer to mix your concrete, make sure you add the water first and use a bucket as a measure. That way you'll have your mix nice and consistent. If you add 2 buckets of water, 4 buckets of aggregate, 2 buckets of sand and 1 bucket of cement, your mix will be perfect.